Okay guys, here we are in the very last module, module number 8, post-launch. Now you can see the first slide that I've got here is post-launch customers. We're going to look at the essentials in the post-launch regarding customers, okay, regarding all these customers, you've made all these sales, now what to do. So use your follow-up sequences to promote either the high ticket product webinar or the next product in your funnel. Okay, so remember when we looked at creating our follow-up sequences and looked inside the autoresponder, we created a number of lists for each product, and then we used automation to make sure when somebody subscribes to the upsell one list, they're removed from the front end list. So within your follow-up sequence, for the next 5-7 days, you need to be promoting your upsell. Okay, this is to get people through the funnel. You need to make sure these guys are buyers, and it's obviously going to make you more money. So what you could do is you could either clone your sales page within Optimized Press 2 within WordPress, and then put a PayPal button. So not using JVZoo, you could put a PayPal button on and you could sell the product via that method. Also remember the thank you page, creating the product access page. With my example, I had an image at the top, and step 1 was to register for the webinar. Okay, now this webinar led to a high ticket product pitched at the end. So for the next few days leading up to the webinar, you would then promote this in your follow-up sequence. So you'd want to be making it clear that what's going to be involved, what's going to be included inside this webinar, why your customers need to make sure they register for the webinar straight away and make sure that they turn up. So this is really important. Next, you need to check your support email and your support desk at least twice a day. And you need to respond to any emails there immediately. Remember, this is your image. This is your business. You're the head of this business. You're representing it. So if you lack support qualities, then this is going to rub off as a bad image for you. Maybe that customer isn't going to register for the webinar. Maybe they aren't going to buy an upsell. And even worse, they're going to unsubscribe from your list or not open your emails. And finally, refund anyone who asks. Now, don't be upset when you get your refunds. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Some for genuine reasons, others just for the heck of refunding. We call these people serial refunders, people who just buy the product with the full intention of accessing it, downloading it onto the computer, and then just refunding. Consequence, and it happens every single time. So just take refunds on the chin. People who ask for a refund, just refund them. People are going to actually have genuine reasons. People are going to not like the product. People are going to not like your style. People are going to think the method's crap. Just refund them, okay? There's no point in arguing the toss or getting all worked up about it. Refund them and just get on with what you're doing. So next, we have the affiliate side of things. Okay, so you finished the launch. You now need to contact all your affiliates via Facebook posts, via your JV email list, and personally. Okay, via private message, either Facebook, Skype, whatever details you've got. So you need to update them with how the launch competition went, how the leaderboard ended, who finished first, who finished second, third, fourth, how many sales were made throughout the funnel, how many front-end sales, how much money you generated from the launch. All of this is really good to share with people. It makes people aware of you and it builds relationships for future launches. If you make a really decent amount of money and a decent amount of sales, then other JV partners are going to take note. They're going to remember you next time you announce you've got a launch coming up. That's the guy who did a $20,000 launch. You know, so really, really important that you get your name out there and you update your affiliates with everything. Let them know what happened and all of that sort of stuff. Next, really important, pay out the contest winners. Okay, so you should have held a leaderboard contest. This needs paying immediately. As soon as the launch is finished, you need to be paying this up. This is going to If you fail to do so, it's going to rub off in a very bad way. JVs aren't going to want to promote you because you're dishonest, you don't pay up when you say you will, so you need to pay up your contest winnings. And also, really important, let the top affiliates know that you'll reciprocate and you'll support their launches in the future. So the guys who've maybe finished up on a leaderboard who brought a certain amount of sales in for you, the top guys, these are people that you want to promote again for you. Okay, so it's really important that you build a solid relationship with these guys and you offer your support if need be. You'll probably find that they'll approach you anyway and say, look, support my launch, please. I did this amount of sales. It's all part of the industry. It's all part of the game. Now, that's not to say that you don't want to be supporting people who did try and support your launch. Even if they only brought a few sales in, they might not have a big list. They might be brand new to product launching. So it's still good to show these guys time because you never know. These could be the next up-and-coming superstars. And if you build a relationship with these guys right now, then later down the line, they may be huge. And if you've already got the relationship established, you can go a long, long way. Now the final slide is the profit. Now this is where the money comes in. So we covered this in the customer part, the follow-up sequence, promoting a high-ticket product or webinar and getting your customers through your funnel. We've already covered that bit, but it is really important. That is where your profit's going to come from. And then after 5 or 7 days after your follow-up sequence is finished, you can then start promoting affiliate product launches. So maybe for people who have promoted you, affiliates that have promoted you, you can support their launch. Now, something I really want to point out, and we did touch on it just before, is you need a set plan. You need a calendar in place. What you'll find if you don't keep organized and if you don't keep a calendar, you'll end up jumping from one launch to another, from one promotion to another. So you might promote one product one day, you don't make much money off it, so then you jump to another product and then another product, and you end up promoting 20 products in a 4-week period. That is not the way to do it because you're just going to rinse your newly acquired buyers list and you're going to really make them angry because they'll just get sick of seeing different products being pushed every single time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take you over to my calendar to give you a little bit of insight as to what I do. So this is just Google Calendars, and you can see we're in the month of March up at the top, and you can see I've got my promos all lined out. So you can see these blue bars are affiliate promotions. So this from the 2nd to the 8th, I'm promoting Brandon. Then I've got a day off here, but I'll probably slip something in, a pre-launch. Then I've got this day off here, which will be my pre-launch for my launch, which is the red bar. This is a 5-figure funnel launch from the 10th to the 15th. Then I've got this little 3-day promo running the 16th to the 18th. And then another promotion from the 19th to the 23rd. And then again, the 24th to the 31st to see me out for the month of March. So you can see there's only 4 promotions here. Now, I probably wouldn't, I'd rarely go above 4 in a month. And what you'll find by just sticking to a decent number of promotions during the month, 4 or 5 promotions, you're going to have a better chance of landing on leaderboards because you're going to be putting out more emails. You're going to be showing more support. So if you're supporting the launch for the full period, 7-day period, you're going to be sending out a decent amount of emails. You'll be making a decent amount of sales for that product, which is going to see you land on a leaderboard. It's also going to see the product vendor notice that you're promoting for them. So when you've got your next launch coming up, you can also, they're going to hit back for you. They're going to promote you because you promoted them. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you how easy it is to edit and add a launch to your calendar. All you need to do is just click the day that you want to edit and add something. Simply put in the name of the launch or whatever and click create event. So that's now on this day. Then what you'd do is you'd click that and you'd select edit event. You could then put the date to whatever date the launch finishes on. any description, maybe the link to the JV page or your JV link. So all you have to do is come to your calendar and grab the JV link, your affiliate link, sorry, and then paste it into your autoresponder with the email. So that's the calendar, and that's us pretty much done for the 8th module. Okay, you do have bonus modules to go through, but that's it done for your JV launch. You now have the exact keys that I used to build and launch a 5-figure funnel. This is gold dust, guys. It really is. You've got to think, and I'm going to tell you now, you've got to think of the bigger picture. Now, there's people who go out and buy every single thing that's shoved right into their email inbox. This has got to stop. If that's you, it has to stop now. Focus on this and this alone. Get your first product up and running and out there. Think of it like this. All the people who send emails to your inbox are all product vendors, and there's a high chance that the majority of them are making a lot of money online. This is the difference between carrying on struggling to make money online and carrying on buying every shiny object that's shoved in front of you, as opposed to breaking the mold, breaking the internet marketing code, and finally becoming successful, making a chunk of money. So when you've finally gone through it, when you've got your product launched, when you've gone through the launch, you've gone through the post-launch, now it's time to rinse and repeat. Start again. Create another product, use the exact steps, but this time you're going to have more clout. People who already know who you are. You just need to keep on taking action. Don't let it lie. Don't just fall off the radar, okay, after your first launch. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They launch, they make money, and then they just slip away. They're happy they've made money, and then before you know it, that money's running out, and they don't have anything else. They don't have anything else to fall back on. So in the end, they will come back and create another launch, but it's better for you just to keep on creating, okay? So get your first launch out of the way, then start working on your next launch, do that, then start working on your next launch. Before you'll know it, you'll have a huge buyers list of thousands of subscribers. You'll also have thousands and thousands of profits coming in every single month from your affiliate marketing and your high tickets. Okay? So I've been Thomas Owen. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for purchasing 5-Figure Funnel Platinum. Hopefully you'll go on and buy 5-Figure Funnel done for you service. That'd be wicked cool, and that's you through my funnel. But no, jokes aside, it's been a pleasure. I hope you get so much value from this, and most of all, I really hope and wish you'd put it into action. Okay, you need to take action. You've got my email address. I want to hear your success stories. So I will see you again, and we'll be speaking again. Thomas Owen signing out.